Hi, I'm Cecily McCabe, the Gallery Manager at Lakeside Surfaces, and with me today I've got Jamie Fortenbacher. She's one of our gallery assistants here, and we wanted to talk about care and maintenance. So Jamie, we started an experiment yesterday.
We did.
What do we got lined up here?
So we have a couple different common household items. So of course we've got, wine spill, we have some mustard, some barbecue sauce, some soy sauce, and some coffee spills going on. We're kind of testing out to see a good view at the stainability and the stain resistancy.
So we started this yesterday. Cheers to you, by
Thank
the
you.
way. And let these sit overnight. And so these are all common things that we have. So what do you recommend if there is a spill like this that's sat for a while? What do you recommend using?
So definitely a microfiber cloth, some sort of soft sponge to wipe them up. If you're noticing what might be some like stubborn spot, something like a soft cleanser, a non-abrasive cleanser is a great option. Pristine Clean is always definitely a great option and what we kind of go to. It'll leave that nice shine and luster after you use it. If you're noticing some stain resistancy or some residual, stubborn spots, a soft scrub gel stain or soft scrub gel cleanser on a cloth and gently wiping down is a great option to see about removing those residual markings.
Also, we recommend just spraying some Pristine Cleaning, letting it sit too, and that seems to help a lot too.
Yep.
So, all right, so these have sat overnight. Should we see how we do?
Yeah.
All right. So Quartz is stain resistant, heat resistant. Ooh, and this glass of wine did pretty good. Do you have one little one here? The wine. So we'll let some Pristine Clean sit on that for a bit.
Perfect. I had a little ring here with the coffee, but just a little scrub with just this wet microfiber cloth, and that's come right out.
This mustard overnight is something else. Ooh, that's kind of gross. But it's coming up, other than the little chunkies that are kind of hard to get off.
Yeah, and this dried soy sauce was not looking so great initially when it dried, but it seems like it's coming up great.
And we had the same thing with the barbecue sauce here, where it's sticky, but it's not. It doesn't appear to be staining.
Yeah, there is no residual anything for me on this end.
That's kind of awesome. Yeah, one of the complaints we do get is the coffee stains. If somebody is starting to see staining, what kind of buildup could be on the countertop that is causing that?
Yeah, it definitely could be the cleaners that you're using, could be kind of having a gentle film that is building up on there. So warm soapy water is always an awesome option. Definitely a great go-to, as well as the Pristine Clean, to kind of try and work away those films that can build up every now and then.
And so we recommend the Pristine Clean because it uses distilled water as a base, as opposed to hard water or city water that can leave a calcium film. Also, we've seen that dish soap can leave a film as well. And so what we found is that sometimes that film can stain, and just a good deep cleaning with just water or Pristine Clean can really get that out.
Yeah, spraying it and letting it sit like we had
letting that
mentioned.
Pristine Clean sit on that wine got that all up too. Wow, look at that. I don't see anything. So yeah, Quartz is just an amazing product. It's heat resistant,
but we do still recommend hot pads and trivets for those hot items, especially those ones coming right off the burner, right out of the oven. just to protect your surface. Quartz does have resin in it, and that high direct heat from those super hot items that are coming fresh out of the oven and off the range top can sometimes, there is a slight potential for it to potentially discolor the resin that's in there. So we always just recommend hot pads and trivets to protect your investment.
Yeah. So Jamie, what do you recommend we not leave on our countertop that could etch the surface that would allow it to permanently stain?
Yeah, I would say heavy pans or anything that has that rough bottom to it that you might, pull back and forth on the surface.
We heard about the guy that had a toolbox on his quartz and pulled it across the quartz, and that did scratch it. So it is scratch resistant, but it's not scratch proof.
Right.
And so if you try hard enough, you can. What about acids?
So we want to kind of avoid the acids. Those over time are going to slowly break down that protective coating that is keeping your quartz stain resistant. So staying away from the very acidic cleaners. I know a lot of people use vinegar. It's kind of a household item. It's kind of a acidic cleaner, so we want to try and avoid those. Bleaches, those other abrasive scrubbing cleaners. So really warm soapy water and the Pristine Clean is always our best recommended option and a great go-to.
Yeah, and a good microfiber cloth should
Yes.
do it. As you can see today, we let this sit overnight, coffee, wine, mustard, and it worked beautifully. So I think we've got a winner here.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Jamie.
You're welcome.